It's built on a lot of frugality, basically strategically positioning your money so that you can build a nest egg enough that satisfies the 4% rule, which means that you can live off of 4% of the money. So I'm under the assumption that that once you have enough to meet the 4% rule, you've kind of achieved the main goals of the fire movement, and you can then retire because now you can live off of 4% of your assets. And I think that's really, really good. Now, here are some things that I'd like to include in terms of options and alternatives for those of you that don't want to save 50% of your. Actually, I think they said 50 to 70%, saving 50 to 70% of your income. That's a big chunk, especially now with everything being so expensive. So, some alternatives you might consider is one simple rule. There's one rule that is very simple, but I don't know if people remember this very much, is that the easiest way to save money is to make more money. That's it. I mean, the easiest way to save more money is to just have more money, to make more money. So if you're talking about trying to cut your budget, I remember trying to cut my budget one time and I didn't like cutting it because everything that was in my budget, I felt like I needed it. I really wanted to spend the money on the things I was spending money on. And what I realized is that if I was able to just increase my income through a side hustle by maybe $1,000 or $2,000, saving would suddenly become very easy because I could just maybe just save them, keep my budget the same and save the money from my side hustle. So I personally believe that just as a general life mission, everybody that wants to make more money should be in some sort of space, a group, a class, or something where you're just learning all the tools of making money. You're increasing your financial consciousness, your economic awareness. Because remember, your goal is to eat. You're trying to eat financially. You want to eat well. Well, if you want to eat, then you should know where the food is located. Am I right? Tell me if you agree with what I'm saying. Let me know if you get what I'm saying. It's very simple, right? If I want to eat good, I should know where the restaurants are located, right? I should know how to get to those restaurants. I should have the menus in front of me to know what options are available at the different restaurants, and then make sure I have enough money to buy the food that I want, right? So ultimately, a lot of people don't eat well because they don't know where the food's at. That's it. If you want to have the money, you got to know where the money is. So that to me is one aspect of survival economically that I don't think gets discussed enough. Is that really, as a matter of critical importance, I think that general economic training, wealth training, financial training, how to make money, how to make money, how to make money should be one of, if not the most important class you should take. See, here's the thing. Let's just blow up. Let's just obliterate your entire educational process. Let's obliterate all that shit you learned in elementary school and middle school and high school. I'm not saying that it was all worthless. I'm not saying that teachers are bad people for teaching you this. I'm just saying that you know as well as I do that at least a good 60, 70% of the crap that you learned in school ain't doing you a lick of damn good right now. Tell me if you agree with that. Tell me if you agree that at least 50% of what we learn in high school has no functional value on a day-to-day basis. Can we at least agree on this? If you don't agree, then that's okay too. So given that they wasted 50% of our damn time teaching us a bunch of stuff, I remember, don't get, look, I think the periodic table is really important, but I ain't no chemist. So I didn't, why did I spend 100 hours studying the periodic table? I'd like 60 of those hours back so I can learn how to start a business. How about that? And again, this is no disrespect to those who understand why we need those things. But my pharmacist needs to know the periodic table, but I don't. I don't need to know magnesium versus, how many molecules is in zinc versus some isotope.